I chose to do the intellectual AV Mix project on Black feminism. I wanted to explore this topic because I am interested in females finding their identity. I felt like this was the right topic for me to learn about because I care about the rights we should have as women. Black feminism started in the 1960s as a movement in response to the sexism, gender identity, class oppression, and racism displayed throughout the civil rights movement. Black women felt invisible. They felt their needs and existence were ignored. Black women wanted to overcome oppression. Black feminism aimed to give a voice to Black women. It also focused on the way that race, class, and gender intersect to define the experiences of Black women. Womanism, a name given to the Black feminist movement by Alice Walker. The term was first used in 1983 in Walter's book In Search of Our Mother's Gardens, Womanist Prose. Alice Walker's definition of a womanist: a Black feminist or feminist of color from the Black folk expression of mothers to female children. You acting womanish, i.e. like a woman, usually referring to outrageous, audacious, courageous, or willful behavior. Wanting to know more and in greater depth than is considered good for one. Interested in grown-up doings, acting grown-up. Also, a woman who loves other women, sexually and/or non-sexually. Appreciates and prefers women's culture, women's emotional flexibility. Values tears as natural counterbalance of laughter, and women's strength. Sometimes loves individual men, sexually and/or non-sexually. Committed to survival and wholeness of entire people, male and female, not a separatist. There were many people who contributed to the spread of Black feminism, but only a few people who had the biggest influence on the start of the movement. Angela Davis, an activist who wrote a piece titled Woman, Race, and Class, which was the first written argument about Black feminism. Kimberly Crenshaw, first person to use the term intersectionality, which now describes the relationship between sexism, gender identity, class oppression, and the effect they have on discrimination against Black people. Categories that helped shift this movement: music, film, and fashion. The music in the 60s and 70s consisted of mostly blues and jazz. Politics of race shifted and society began to acknowledge other issues in the world. Focus shifted to homosexual liberation and Black Power movement. Memorable Black female artists during this time: Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, Nina Simone, Diana Ross, Etta James, Donna Summer. Film and TV in 70s and 80s. Black sitcoms became very popular at this time, usually featured strong female character. Example of such shows: Good Times featured Forda Evans, Sanford and Son featured Esther Anderson, The Jeffersons, Louise Jefferson. Fashion. Women wore clothes to represent freedom and equality. Hip huggers and halter tops. Peace signs, tie-dye shirts, and painted jeans were worn often. Women wore bright colors to signify strength and show their determination towards interdependence. Short shorts, knee-high boots, and platform shoes were worn at night, often to reflect confidence. Many women wore natural afros or pigtails rather than covering up their hair. Intersectionality played a key role in the Black feminism movement. Intersectionality refers to the way other social aspects overlap each other, such as gender, race, and class. Kimberly Crenshaw clarified that this is a very important part of Black feminism, as women were being discriminated against for not just racism or sexism, but both. Black feminism is still growing and gaining popularity today. In today's world, it is a lot easier to spread the word with the help of several famous influencers such as Solange and Beyonce Knowles, Zendaya and Amanda Stenberg.